All right, let's get a check on your first alert forecast now with meteorologist Tony Chivaroli. Tony, just a very heartbreaking video to first off see. What's the potential of any of that severe weather heading our way?
As we get further into this week, Jamal, we're going to start to see a few more of those ingredients, basically the setup needed to provide us with the severe weather chance. We'll get into that right now. I just want to make sure everyone, of course, is weather aware as we get into the late phases of this week. Not right now, because as of right now, just to flip it up here really quick, it's going to be beautiful. Mainly sunny day, low 80s, a fantastic day to try and spend outside if you have the chance. Of course, you know, this time of the year, you don't see that really high rate of humidity possible. We just see things leveled out. It's just going to be fantastic. We're going to toast to your Tuesday as we close out February. But here we go, Friday, as we look on. We are going to see some high wind gusts, even tornadic potential, as we're going to be getting a little bit more in the way of a cold front. Likely that will be bumping into our really warm pocket of air here over South Carolina. And it's just, of course, going to be a good setup where even this time of the year could see a little bit more of that severe weather. Of course, we don't get it too much. It's a little bit more towards the mid portion of the United States, more of America's heartland, of course, south central U.S. But I digress. We can see some of that stretching towards us if everything holds together. And there's still a lot of things that have to happen. We're just making sure you're ready if this does all come together. So we get some late week storm threats after our earlier sunshine this week. Good amount of that warmth not going anywhere. Going with a lot of 80s. Lower 80s, mind you, but still impressive nonetheless. Going into this afternoon, sun works its way through. It's a beautiful day. The sunglass is a good necessity for any longer travels out there today, I would say so. Beautiful sunset changes to a clear night where we get back to lower 50s. So wrapped up around the region will be a lot of that clearing. Some clouds shift in for your Wednesday. Here we go as we look on into that Wednesday. Still going to be a warmer day. Likely can hit the low 80s again despite that increase in clouds. Not going to need as much sun as today. And as we go on there, we're just going to get some consistency to the forecast. It's still dry, but cloudy now. And then we start to see even bigger changes for Thursday. Boom. Rain chances bump their way into the afternoon. And this is where we see scattered storm chances, a little bit more in the way of isolated. Not really impressed with this because it's going to be just due to a cold front stalling out, but then actually works to push through on Friday, which is why we're going with Friday as the better threat day. Today is National Pancake Day. Back to more, of course, the lighter side of things. Perhaps starting out breakfast this way today. Going into your Tuesday, low 80s for the afternoon. Overnight, low 50s. So we get a bit of a 30-degree temperature swing just about before we get further into this 10-day. And, of course, as we see here right now, that warmth going nowhere. Storm threats coming on Friday. And, of course, we'll give you a final recap of this and more on that Friday as the show continues.